Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be doing a tips video for how to deal with Hyperemesis Gravidarum. I believe that's how it's said, and hopefully this helps somebody out there because I dealt with hyperemesis for my pregnancy with Ariellis about 3 years ago, and it was literally the worst time of my natural born life. So these are just some of my tips from my experience, and hopefully it helps you guys. But of course, always consult your doctor and your physician and let them know, because I am not a doctor, and these are just kind of some advice from my experience with hyperemesis. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And let's get started. Alright guys, so tip number one is do not have any expectation as to when your sickness is going to be over. And I know it sounds kind of tough and it sounds kind of like rude and mean, but honestly, just don't have any expectations, because you are literally going to be battling with your mind thinking that it's going to be over a certain date, and it's not. That's exactly what happened to me. They told me that after 12 weeks it should be done, after 16 weeks it should be done, after 20 weeks I should feel better, after 24 weeks it should all be over. And honestly, I would always wait and count down the days and count down the weeks for those times to be over, because I would think that I would feel better, and no. I was sick with hyperemesis for 7 months. After the 7 months was when I actually started to feel better, but at that point I was already huge with a big belly, so I was like, oh, now I'm just tired and big, and it's just a mess. So just don't have any expectations. You're gonna be sick as long as you're gonna be sick, so just keep in your mind that you're gonna be sick for the whole 9 months until you give birth, and any time before that you're not sick is literally just a blessing at that point. So just keep that in mind, and just don't have any expectations, unfortunately. Tip number two is rest, rest, rest. For any pregnant person, it's super important to rest, just because you're always tired and you're moody and all kinds of things. Now imagine when you have hyperemesis and you're throwing up and you have nausea, you have pain, you have headaches, you're just severely uncomfortable and always just in agonizing pain, you know? So for me, I used to just like to stay in bed. Even if I wasn't sleeping, it was better for me to just stay in bed, because at least I felt remotely better just in a fetal position with my blanket, just trying not to move as much as possible, because anything would just set my sickness off, and I would just stay in my bed, honestly. So hopefully that helps you guys, and hopefully you guys can just rest as much as you can, because hyperemesis is really, really tough to deal with when you're pregnant. Tip number three is avoid long car rides. I know that this is absolutely specifically for me, just because even when I'm not pregnant, I cannot stand long car rides. I have like motion sickness. Now when I became pregnant, like the duration that I could be in a car literally cut in half. So I literally only took a car whenever I had to do any errands. Other than that, I was home, or yeah, other than that I was home. I didn't use a car because I would be sick, and I didn't want to keep throwing up if I didn't have to. So avoid long car rides, especially if you suffer from motion sickness, because it's just not going to be a good time. Tip number four is stick to the same foods. So when you have hyperemesis, everything kind of triggers you to want to throw up. When you eat, you throw up. When you don't eat, you throw up. So anything can really trigger you to have nausea. So what I did was just eat the same things over and over and over and over again for 7 months. That's literally what I did. The two things I could keep down was, you know, the Chef Boyardee spaghetti, like disgusting, but that was the only thing I could keep down, and yellow rice and corn. Like that was literally my diet for my whole pregnancy, because I couldn't eat anything else. Everything else I wanted to vomit. Another thing that really helped me out throughout my whole pregnancy was Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was the only thing that helped my stomach. So maybe if you guys drink Coca-Cola, you guys can try it out, and maybe it can help your upset stomach, because literally that was the only thing that helped me. There was no pills. Mind you, they gave me all types of pills, and after like 2 or 3 weeks that I saw it wasn't working, I would stop using them, just because I didn't want to, you know, take pills. Taking pills while you're pregnant is never a good thing. So once I saw that it wasn't working, then I would just stop taking them, because I'm not going to take pills for no reason, you know. But Coca-Cola was the only thing that really just helped me with my upset stomach, and I drink Coca-Cola a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was the only thing that made me feel better. And not just soda, not cola, not the fake brand, not ginger ale, not Sprite, not orange. It had to be Coca-Cola. So if you guys are struggling with this, maybe you guys can try drinking Coca-Cola, and hopefully that makes your stomach feel better, because for me it was the only thing that helped. And lastly, guys, tip number 5 is a focus on your baby. I know that when you're in this situation with hyperemesis, it's super hard to focus on your baby, just because you're sick and you're just like, oh my God, was this the right idea? How long am I gonna be sick? This is the worst thing I could have ever done. Like, it can get really sad and it can get really depressing, because, you know, you're so sick. Because of this, I actually gained such empathy for people with chronic illness, because being sick for so long and not knowing when you're gonna get better is so horrible. Like, I really feel for people with chronic illness, because when I went through this hyperemesis, I'm telling you guys, if you have hyperemesis, I feel you, I understand you, because it was so horrible. It was really, really tough, and I couldn't think of the good things or the bright side or anything. So focus on your baby. Know that everything is worth it. Know that it's gonna be so happy. It was the best thing in my life. I can't say that for you, because I don't know how your life is gonna go, but my daughter is literally the best thing in my whole entire life. She is everything. Yeah, that definitely kicked in for me when I reached 5 months and I did my ultrasound, and they let me know that she was a girl. Once they let me know that she was a girl, it was all systems go. I started shopping, I started looking for names, I tried finding all of these cute things online. I started planning the baby shower, all these colors. Like, literally, once 5 months came around, that was when everything happened, and I literally slowly but surely started forgetting about me being sick and me being in pain, because I was just focusing on the baby and doing all these little crafts and all these little things just to keep my mind occupied and get me excited for the arrival of my baby. So guys, focus on your baby, because it's going to be such an amazing journey. So if you like this video, guys, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you next time, guys, with a new video. Bye.